Tom mentioned, introduction of coaching staff. We have had some coaching changes over the course of the past year. In fact, today we just announced the hiring of our new defensive line coach. This is technically his first day on the job, Austin Schweigert. So Austin is back there. He'll coach the defensive line. With that, Coach Eric Schmidt will move from defensive line to inside linebackers, and will also be our special teams coordinator. And that will fill the position that John Stager left when he left this summer. Also, Jim Jackson, Coach Jackson, has assumed the role of our recruiting coordinator. So he will be responsible for all of our recruiting business. Then we've added 2 graduate assistants. Our 2 grad assistants from last year have graduated and moved on, so that's good. But our defensive graduate assistant is Corey Warren, and Corey comes to us from Hutchinson Community College, where he coached the offensive line there. He'll be working with the outside backers here at SIU, but a little bit of his background: he played at Kansas State in 06 and 07, and an injury cut short his career, so he was a student coach at Kansas State for the 3 following years. So that's Coach Corey Warren. And then our offensive grad assistant and video technician is Zach Rudolph. And Zach comes to us from Minot State University, which is up in North Dakota. He played for his dad there, and Paul Rudolph, who's someone that has coached with Coach Hedberg and actually played for Coach Hedberg a long time ago, and I had the privilege to coach against him both as a player and as a coach, and Zach comes from very good bloodlines. So we're excited that Zach is joining us. And also new to the staff, he's not here today, is Cleet McLeod. Now Cleet joined us in December of last year. He's been working with the team all through the off season and through the summer program, and has just done an excellent job of preparing our team for the challenges of this upcoming year. So you'll be seeing Cleet at our practices, and feel free to visit with him any opportunity that you have. And something else that's new for the sideline, we're revealing a new helmet. So this is something that I don't know how much information is out there, or if this is news at all, or if this is brand new news. But you know, prior to coming to SIU, I know there's always been discussions on designing a new helmet, and each year we would talk about it. Well, with Adam Bortz, our new equipment manager, who's also a new face that this year, he put together some designs, presented it to us, and one design in particular really jumped out at us, and we're going with it. So this will be the Saluki helmet for the season. So it's flat black would be the color, and we'll still have the maroon emphasis throughout the helmet. All right, now on to the team. And I'll just do a quick overview of how I see things, and then I'll introduce the coordinators, and they'll give you a little more specific rundown with their side of the ball. Theme for our off season was get better. That was something looking at our team after last season. We were in every game that we played, but for one reason or another, we were not capable of winning those games. And when you get right down to it, we needed to be better. We needed to be better both as players and coaches, and that's where we took a good hard look at where we were at, and we needed to do things to change that. And that was something that I think our off season has been productive. I think if you look at this team going into this fall, the components that you use to measure whether or not you get better, number one is experience. Well, this is going to be a pretty experienced football team. I think in the press guide, it's listed as we got 15 starters returning, which is, I'm comfortable with that number. But if you look at the overall number of players that actually have starting experience for us, that number's at 26. So we have a number of players that have played a lot of football for us. Some of them have just been one-game starters, but they've been in that role before. And so the experience factor was there. The other area that we need to get better, we felt we need to improve our overall talent. And that was something that both offensively, defensively, there were areas that we thought we could improve upon. And in that, you do that trying to go out and recruit some talented athletes that can come up and be impact players. Well, we've added 9 transfers to the program. Of those 9 transfers, 3 are from the junior college ranks, 6 are from the Division I transfer status. In fact, of those 6, 2 of them are graduate students. So, we're very excited to have those individuals in our program, and that too is something that we hope will be a difference maker on the course of the season. And then the third element that we looked at to get better was just our overall schemes. What we were doing offensively, defensively, with our special teams. Were we spending enough time working on the things that we needed to work on? And that was something that we addressed through spring ball. We made some changes here and there. I think I like the things that I've seen during the course of spring, and then we've been working on those through the course of summer to have everything ready to go this fall. So you will see some different wrinkles. Some of our schemes you might not even notice, but there'll be some twists here and there that I think will allow our players to have a better chance of having success. So that was how we went about the off season in our efforts to try to get better. With that, a couple areas that we thought that specifically needed to get better within the scheme concept offensively. You'll see some things with our red zone offense. That was something we've spent a lot of time. In fact, with pre-fall, we'll be doing our red zone installation in practice 3, so we're going to be hitting that very, very soon. Our third down production on offense was another area that we needed to improve upon, and a lot of that is what you do on first and second down. That'll help your third down percentage, but overall we need to have a better third down conversion rate. And then number 3 is just explosive plays. We need to be able to have that potential to score anywhere on the field. And there's several ways that you can improve upon that. But overall, we just need to have a little more punch to our offensive attack. And then defensively, we also struggled with the red zone defense. And again, another reason why we're going to the red zone schemes early in installation. The second thing that we identified that is an area that we just think we need to be a lot better is pass defense. And we did get some transfers coming in over the course of the summer. We're adding 3 Division I transfers. That will be 2 at the safety position, 1 at the corner position. And we're hoping that talent-wise that will give us the type of skill in the secondary that'll allow us to be successful. And then the third thing that we really want to emphasize during pre-fall is just our tackling efficiencies. When we looked at our big plays against us film, the one thing that was very obvious is sometimes we had people at the point of attack and just didn't make the play. And that's something we need to do a better job of coaching our players to be more effective in their tackling, especially the open field tackle that can be the difference between success and failures.